perfect.
Trigger 911 says. We are live on Twitch also equals link, check out the other social media here equals link. Botrix says. Botrix has successfully joined the channel.
Yeah, it kind of is. I just got shit out of that statue. That was perfect timing. Yes. You gotta cook it first. I just gotta read all Scott Mastermind's journal entries. They left me behind.
Why isn't that going through?
You didn't totally fuck me this time, man.
Okay.
Oh, it felt me right at the very beginning. Right, right. My
Get out of the spawn closet, bro.
screenshot.
We're still checking boxes, right?
Yes.
Nice. It's on the
Oh, I
character
fell. I
down.
fell. I fell.
Okay, you can get back up. Are you dead?
No.
Okay.
Lorcan Atkins 3780 says.
Howdy.
What is this?
It's my intro. Just give me 1 second. I'm having some problems with something. It's making me sign in with security code. But it's a game that's not out yet.
Where? Clue.
I've not played it before, and I'm interested in playing it. You want to give me a second? I'll be loading it up here in a second.
Oh yeah, I remember you had these clues to me. I about jumped in that fucking fire thinking it was a clue.
Oh yeah, my stream key changed. Sorry guys.
Bruce is a pretty good streamer. Him and his he somehow got like some kind of alien trapped in his house. And
Sophiax X2R says. Hello.
Howdy.
I don't think he's even paying or anything. Probably just letting her eat.
Sophiax X2R says.
That's about it.
Hello.
Actual shortcuts, because that we got rid of
You guys want to give me a second? I'm just fixing some stuff real quick.
Shut up!
You're not streaming unless you have technical problems. There we go. I fixed it. My stream key changed on Kick. I'm not download this configuration because yeah,
Go to Turkey.
I want to fix it later.
Someone says. L00F redeemed.
All right,
first
guys, give me
one.
a second. I'm going to jump into VR real quick.
Made you go back to where you came from. What the fuck?
What happened?
Oh. Oh.
Make you grow a pair and put a nut hair or two on your balls.
Shit's hilarious. That's clip worthy, man.
L00F says. Goddamn blurb still isn't working, says no bit sharing.
Does the clip command even work?
L00F says. Trying to do the best around sound effect. L00F says. Blurb busting my goddamn balls still.
People actually have a family structure on. She's all smiley. It's fucking scary looking smile. All right, guys, we're almost there. Sorry, I got my headset working again. My controllers just decided to get an update out of nowhere.
Trigger 911 says. Buy this game at a discount with my referral link.
All right.
L00F says. It wouldn't be a stream if you weren't prepared.
I went prepared. It's just my Mist server got an update and it basically freaking destroyed it. All right.
L00F says. Just imagine the you suck, you jackass sound clip.
Why is it not working again?
L00F says. Nope.
Why ain't it working?
L00F says. Not bit sharing allowed or something like that.
There's always something wrong with that thing, dude. All right, guys. All right, we got everything's up now. I'm gonna grab my Discord mix in it. Alright. Everything look good? Yeah. Alright, so wait for TikTok chat to connect. Alright, we got TikTok.
It's me turn. Oh, okay, I guess you get stuck with your hands. I'm dead.
I woke up from a nightmare. Not the kind you forget. The kind that lingers behind your eyes. The cryopod hissed open. Ship, Ariadna. Destination, planet Karna. Karna, a dying rock owned by Tibet Innovations. They say it holds a mineral.
Lotus with
that
Laville
fuels
Ways Lotus has
colonization.
donated 1 and says sent
Dynamite.
heart me X1.
But down there,
Hello, Trish.
people
How you
don't
doing?
mine it. They feed it their lives. I'm Raynor Adams, guard captain. Federation
Lotus with
Special
Laville
Forces.
Ways Lotus has
My
donated
task,
1 and says sent Rose
protect and
X1.
escort Federal Inspector Johnny Flaherty. Lucky me. Johnny's an old friend from the academy. Sharp tongue, steady hands. Never trusted a suit until him. Our objective was simple. Replace the last inspector, Aurora de Valdo. She landed the same day we entered stasis. That was 5 years ago. Upon arrival at Tibet's security HQ, Johnny and I split up. Johnny went to report to their local chief, a man named Price. I headed for the armory.
Lotus with Laville
gear
Ways
up.
Lotus says,
And maybe
hello.
hit the range. 5 years since I fired a shot. Let's hope muscle memory's still a thing. I woke up from a nightmare. Not the kind you forget.
Play it again.
Touch the menu button with your index finger. It's on your left forearm. Push the stick on your right controller forward. Tilt the stick on your left controller in any direction to move. Press the stick on your left controller to enter sprint mode. Use the stick on your right controller to turn. Welcome. Please scan your hand for authorization.
Okay, so you get healed. Alright.
Lotus with Laville Ways Lotus has donated 1 and says sent wink wink X1. Lotus with Laville Ways Lotus has donated 1 and says sent pop X1. Lotus with Laville Ways Lotus has donated 1 and says sent freestyle X1.
Oh,
Trigger 911 says, want to mess up Trigger? Want to mess up his plans? Ruin his day? Hell yes, you do. Use the Bitbit, type Bitbit in chat to see commands for the current game. There is also a panel below for the Trigger 911 says, most used ones, make sure to check title to make sure it is on.
he wants me to turn. It got turned off somehow. Oh yeah, it's better. We can handle Epic. Making sure we're not lagging. And we're getting good frames. 1 second, guys. Gotta fix one thing. Shit. What? Okay, so need to open up virtual desktop. Can I change something in here? I was messing around with that earlier today. Here we go.
L00F says, bits sharing is not valid. Contact support@bleerp.com.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to look at it tonight. Figure out.
My dear Mirana, that trip into the shop didn't go so well. I've never felt this shitty in my life. But it's fine. The doc says I got off lucky, and I'm on the mend.
Captain Adams.
And
Good
poor
evening.
Paris.
I'm your
So
new
lucky though.
personal assistant.
Looks
Special
like he's
weapon
gone.
was prepared for the target unit.
Condolences to his Lucy. I love you.
Lotus with Laviel Ways Lotus says. Hashtag FYP. Lotus with Laviel Ways Lotus says. Hashtag viral.
I hope. I need to go
Lotus
viral
with
one of these
Laviel Ways
days.
Lotus says. Hashtag join.
It's a multi-purpose bulletproof vest with a force field generator. Now it can sync with the visor and display all your vitals. Now you can calibrate your equipment in the training section.
The dashboard needs to be closer to your face. A little bit immersion braking being out that far.
Point at an object.
Okay.
Welcome to the shooting range. To gain access to further tasks, you have to take 3 shooting tests of different difficulty levels. You can take
Okay.
weapons from the rack on the right side, then activate the first training mode on the control panel. Hit all the targets.
It's pretty nice where it's got the
You can
reticle is pretty
proceed
good on
to
this,
second training
actually.
mode.
I like that. A lot of games are really bad about showing the
Hit all the targets. Normal result.
do that one again. I only got one of them.
Poor accuracy factor. Hit all the targets.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says.
I missed
Dalek
it.
Voice Exterminate. Trigger 911 says.
Review the basics.
Rogue Medic Dragoon is your go-to streamer for a mix of retro and modern RPGs. They love small communities and chatting with viewers, even if they're currently achievement hunting. Sans Mike.
What in the
Catch them playing Sonic Origins
My,
or other games on their Xbox Series S. Trig 59 Hype Trig 59 Lurk Link.
Poor
my
accuracy
reticle's off.
factor. Hit all the targets. What's wrong with you?
Lotus with Laviel Ways Lotus says.
Please repeat the
Have a good day.
calibration.
Oh, I will.
Hit all the
Lotus with
targets.
Laviel Ways Lotus says. Well night.
You guys see it? It's like wrong reticle.
You need to review the basics.
I guess so.
Poor accuracy factor. Hit all the targets.
I don't know.
Normal result.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says.
Please
He'll check the
repeat
mailbox a few
calibration.
times today.
Hit all the targets. Keep practicing. Poor
He's reload by
accuracy
going down.
factor. Hit all the targets. Normal result.
This is gonna be fun.
Please repeat the calibration. Hit all the targets. Do you need to review the basics? Poor
No, this-
accuracy factor.
Reticle's off by a lot.
Trigger 911 says. Try Games Gamble Sound or Sound 2 or Video to see what sound and video clips you can use for free. Smiley face. Also, use clip to clip the last 60 seconds. It's very helpful to the channel.
I'm gonna start from the other side going there this time.
Says, you can also visit link to play anything you want free for subscribers.
Just like that. Hit all the targets. A terrible result. How did you
Only
get
missed
your
one.
organization? Poor
I don't know.
accuracy factor. Hit all the targets. Congratulations. You've passed the
Rogue Medic
test.
Dragoon says,
The leaders of Special
damn, the game said you
Operations
suck.
Starboard are
I know, right?
waiting for you on the second floor.
My dearest, wonderful news.
Attention!
They're discharging me.
Entry into the territory has been recorded.
I'm feeling well. I'll see you soon. Your Saeed.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, exterminate.
I'm guessing if you drop the guns and you lose them. So I'm thinking I'm better off getting 2 pistols. That's the cool thing, you don't have to drop your gun.
Emergency protocol initiated. Selected floor is inaccessible. Emergency stop in. 6, 5,
Oh, that's cool. That's got a thing up there. That's kind of nice to have.
2. Hold the A button on your right controller to open your inventory.
Oh, this plays like
Please attach this health recovery unit to your arm.
Captain Adams, you're not far from the lab. Go there immediately and take a prototype of the latest weapons. I'll mark it on your visor.
Incoming signals from auxiliary control. Coordinates added to tactical map.
what's that? Oh, bullets. What's this? I guess that's ammo. Oh, I assumed it being green, I could do something with it. Hmm. We were just here, were we? Oh damn, I died. Alright, so you got the whole corners in this game. Oops.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Telefragged.
What's happening here?
Trigger 911 says. Hey, check out the community card I made that shows where we can connect up. Link. Trigger 911 says. Join the Discord link.
I can't use the health thing. Okay, so the blue thing's your shield. You get it back like you do in Halo.
The statistical probability of a paradox is 4 to 1 million. Yet, their appearance causes predictive frameworks like Ethicos to destabilize. These individuals defy probabilistic modeling, creating local uncertainty fields.
Oh, I think I chance to listen to all that.
You've reached the lab. Excellent. I have unlocked the safe. Go and get the weapon quickly.
This is an experimental weapon, Spark. It connects to your helmet's targeting system and uses your suit's energy for firing. Caution. During energy recharge, your shield will be weakened. This is all the information available at your access level.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty neat. Anything else in here?
Trigger911 says.
Wow, I think it's pretty strong.
Ad break supports the stream. Thank you. Trigger911 says. Meanwhile, let's catch up on chat. Chat's buzzing with wild Pokemon escapes and Dalek exterminations. Rogue Medic Dragoon is dropping retro RPG vibes while the bot keeps the party going with sound clips and community links. Bits are playing hard to get, and we're bracing for an ad break. Remember, join the Discord for more shenanigans. Hashtag Mixonomia, hashtag community game fail. Rogue Medic Dragoon says. One quick question.
What's that?
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. So I did an update for Kakios and it mentioned orphan packages.
I recommend you just do whatever it recommends. It'll be in caps, by the way. So if it has a capital yes or capital no or abort, which it'll usually say yes or no overwrite.
Nearby telemetry sensor detected. Identified as friendly. Life signs are significantly weakened.
Empress says. Just join channel. Polonia says.
What?
Just join channel. Rogue Medic Dragoon says. It asks about removing these orphan packages, and their potential dependencies, gives me a lowercase y and capital N.
What do you want to do now then?
Nearby telemetry sensor detected.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says.
Identified as
Ed.
friendly. Life signs are significantly weakened.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Missed what you said.
I said no.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Okay.
Man. They just jump you in this game. Yeah, just press whatever it's in caps, basically. That's what they recommend. Sometimes orphan packages, you don't really need them, but they don't usually. The packages
says.
on Linux are like
If you are
way
idle
small.
lying or lurking, please don't mute from the video. Right click the tab and select mute tab or mute site, if so you don't count as a viewer. Thanks for the support. /, 0.0, Trigger911 says. If you are idle lying or lurking, please don't mute from the video. Right click the tab and select mute tab or mute site, if so you don't count as a viewer. Thanks for the support. /, 0.0, Trigger911 says. / Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Yeah, I will remember that.
Can't get away.
Initiating operator fault analysis. Nearby telemetry sensor detected.
All right, I guess.
Identified as friendly. Life signs are significantly weakened.
This is
Session terminated.
Those guys right there messed me up so bad, but It's hard to aim that gun that shoots the shell breaking gun.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Yep.
Nearby telemetry sensor detected.
Hate to see this game on hard mode.
As friendly. Life signs are significantly weakened.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Great, now I get to talk to the Great Bucker.
The great what?
Trigger 911 says. Sinistar donated 40 to the stream and gained 45 points to use. Trigger 911 says. Sinistar donated 40 to the stream and gained 45 points to use. Trigger 911 says. Sinistar donated 40 to the stream and gained 45 points to use. Trigger 911 says. Sinistar donated 40 to the stream and gained 45 points to use.
Oh, okay. You did a couple of them. Oh shit, dude. You didn't have to do that. You definitely didn't have to do that. I was like, what in the world is it talking about? I don't know why it's doing doubles though. I'll have to look at that. It's my bot. I might have it in there twice. So thanks for bringing that to my attention. Stream Elements shouldn't be doing anything whatsoever anymore. I pretty much don't use it for anything. Do appreciate that, man. Are you having fun with your son though on that server? There's nothing funner than getting your family into hijinks, you know?
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. It is what it is. Sinistar says.
Bonnie,
he loves it.
Take my dog.
Trigger 911 says.
Find a wallow.
Hang tight, your shoutouts are on cooldown for 5 minutes.
Yeah, the mods aren't as bad as what I made it sound to be, but you just gotta be careful with them. They're not fun to put on, to be honest.
Sinistar says.
Just,
I didn't try to do mods yet.
Yeah, you just my recommendation is don't put the mods on the server till you test it locally on your local computer.
I did some INI file editing, but that's it so far.
Yeah, the INI's not so bad.
I am Duncan. You will
You're gonna be dunking my nuts in your mouth, Duncan. Oh shit. Come on, bring that shell back.
Thought you escaped?
There
you are.
Like my hand doesn't want to stay centered. I don't know why.
Make you kneel.
Nice. Shame I have to kill you.
Synth-O-Matic, the perfect treat for the modern citizen. Because who needs human connection?
Oh, I like that spin thing it did. That's pretty nice how it did that.
I'm Senior Medic Esmeralda Ortega. Grab your belongings. I'll be waiting for you.
She's a cutie. She don't look as good in the game as she does in her picture, but that's how most girls are with their avatars, and probably do too.
Esmeralda Ortega, log dated August 14th, 2083. Yesterday, on August 13th, an incident occurred in Deep Geological Exploration Shaft 17. An outbreak of an unidentified illness spread among the miners, affecting 28
Hopped on Stop
out of
92
42
says.
individuals.
Hey, Hop.
Original neckbeard.
Symptoms included extremely high body temperature,
OG
Hopped on
gangsta.
Stop 92 says. Me and Lee watching.
distress.
Oh yeah, you guys like together? Did you guys do your guys' lightsaber training thing? By the way, I was just fucking with you. I wasn't being serious. I would definitely do that.
Succumbed to hyperthermia and could not be saved. Rapid testing failed to identify the cause of the illness. We need to determine the source and nature of the infection using more powerful diagnostic tools. Information has been forwarded to the colony's sanitary control division.
Not my house. Throw shit near you. No, I gotta get closer, I'm guessing. What up, lady? What's up?
Why are you wearing helmet?
Hopped on Stop 92 says. I've been going into World of Warcraft streams and calling people neckbeards. Caught a few bans. And made a
Really?
few friends. Not
Yeah.
I'm not with Lee, we
You're
are just
safe
in
here.
Discord together.
If something's bothering
What
you,
game
just
is
say it.
this?
It's called Distractura. It's a really weird name to say. Here, hold on. Oh, you can't see it now. Yeah, I can't click on my thing, but actually I can go here. Dextomia, I guess. Where's Johnny? Where's Captain Inspector Flattery?
Calm down.
My name's
I'll take you to
Ragnar.
Professor Stern. He'll answer all your questions. He's in the next room. Come on. And take that helmet off, please.
I'm taking off my fucking helmet.
Ah, our combatant has arrived. Thank you, Esmeralda. You may go.
Dr. Stern.
L00F says. LOL, what are you doing?
How are you, Guard Captain? You probably have some questions, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
What
The hell happened here?
Hold on. I'm just a simple scientist. I don't know everything.
I'm a simple simpleton.
We can't explain the behavior of some security personnel. It seemed like some kind of mass frenzy that continued for a bit and then ceased. Do you have any more questions?
What's wrong with
Wrong
my
with me?
hand?
Ah, yes. Your hand required significant attention. In the tissues around the wound, we found a
That bitch gave me a hickey.
toxin that resists removal by the usual regen chamber drainage.
Like the wrong one on my body.
Xenobiologists have deployed Omicron blockers, substances that limit the spread of this toxin. and I'm confident we will eventually find a solution to fully purify your hand from this infection.
Okay.
Use these medications as a small compensation. They'll enhance your cognitive and physical abilities slightly until you recover.
Well, that's weird. It's never done that before.
And keep an eye on the wound. If you notice anything suspicious, report it to me immediately. You can use the personal channel. Do you have
The personal.
questions?
What the
heck
attacked me?
As for the creature, we were unfortunately unable to identify it.
It was freaking human. Okay.
Do you have any more?
Where's Johnny? Where's Captain Inspector Flaherty?
Honestly, I
Stay golden, Johnny boy.
You were
Because
the
they
only
were
one brought to me.
read that book. You guys know what book it was?
Given that the only other medical facility is the public hospital in the mining town, where they wouldn't likely take a federal inspector,
The mining town. They didn't give it a name.
he's either doing quite well.
They could have named it like Minington or something.
Not at all. You should ask Price. Security arrangements are his domain.
Trigger 911 says,
Besides,
I am a W
I have
affiliate.
his orders
I
to
drink
direct you
W
to
at
him
work.
right
Ask,
after your
and I will show you the
regeneration
current container I am drinking. Get 10% off link.
One last
Who's Duncan?
question. Who is Duncan?
I have no idea. Leave now. Price has already been informed of your impending arrival. And don't forget your...
Wrong one. Press the button on your wrist. Oh, you're not far enough. All right. Virus upgrade. Virus skill. Manipulate dynamite particles present in the atmosphere to create a shockwave capable of pushing away enemies. I guess I have to get that.
The bodies of the miners who died after Incident 17 have arrived in the lab today.
Yeah, let's sell some of that Mountain Dew you got there, buddy.
Since you have a greater amount of equipment needed for spectral analysis and similar geological research, I'm sending parts of the samples to you. Please observe all safety precautions. There's a possible xenobiological hazard.
Organic substance, carefully extracted from the last remaining natural resource.
The lighting in this game is pretty cool, and that thing's badass looking. That is freaking cool. I hope I get to pilot it. This. Technology. Been acquired. I'll look for balls and squid.
Since when is Duncan in charge of Geosurvey? Since when is Duncan in charge of Geosurvey ops? Oh, I suppose I know the answer. Optimization. They cut the supervisor position and handed it over to an AI.
Hey, it's pretty close to real life.
The operation in the shaft. Do you want the Royal Cobra to suck my brain out through a straw? Sapphire isn't changing Shaft 17 status. End of story.
Are you talking about shafts in this game?
Saeed was a ticking time bomb. Now imagine dozens like him. They need to be kept under control. Suggest temporarily isolating the most unstable individuals in the mine, formally under quarantine protocol. You're good at writing clean reports. Just don't inform Azarian. Block the order.
Why can't you read them? Where you go? Alright, talk to this homie. What's up, dude?
Here comes our hero. Have a seat, guard captain. Make yourself at home. Though, I'm afraid the word home doesn't mean much around here anymore. How are you holding up?
This is bad. Where's Johnny?
Straight to the point. I like that. He disappeared around the same time and hell broke loose on site. We have footage from one of the surveillance cams. He was walking the same corridors they later found you in. But smart. We both know what it means when an inspector's badge turns up in a wrong hands. Listen, I don't buy that this outbreak, this sudden violence, was just some temporary psychosis. It's too directed. The Cloud Beasts,
The claw.
your squad ambushed. It all started right after Aidenhart hinted they might shut down the mine. Before that, at least we could pretend we were in control.
I got them fixing some stuff real quick.
Why not? You're a federal inspector, or close enough. Maybe she'll listen to you. Better bring a weapon, though.
Women don't listen.
Academic seminar. Now, and you, guard captain, you're...
Are you even sure he's still alive?
No. But and you, guard captain, you're the one who can help.
Who the hell is this Duncan guy anyway?
The names popped up in a few lists, but nothing stood out.
Trigger
He
911
looks like
says.
Epstein, by the way.
Find out how to use Prime
How do I get to
subscriptions.
Heidenhart's tower?
Link your Amazon account to Twitch if you haven't already. Free with Amazon Prime support for your favorite streamers. Trigger 911 says.
She's not
Link.
who she seems. Be ready for anything.
Okay, so I guess it wants me to leave now. So you can touch that monster in a bad way again. A bad touch. What is this supposed to be? Oh, it's a drink machine. You need coffee? Oh, there's the coffee machine up there. Yes, I'm being lazy and sitting down. So far, this game reminds me of Dead Effect. So if you guys ever played Dead Effect, you can play it in VR. It's a computer game, and you can also play it on your cell phone. I won't say the graphics are the best, but it's got decent gameplay. It's like that one place I was getting ganked pretty hard. You can definitely tell this is someone's like first or second project they ever made in the Unreal Engine. Look at that.
This is a protective measure, not disciplinary. Once we understand the scale of infection, access will be restored. Please remain calm and follow protocol. Critical freak level, temporary suspension of access to Sapphire Central Service is in effect. This is a protective measure, not disciplinary. Once we understand the scale of infection, access will be restored.
There we go.
Please remain calm and follow protocol.
So, find garage. Spark energy, genome analysis. You upgrades, okay. So we have 2 tech, no virus. We don't even have that yet. We're mainly running this guy. Oh, what's 2 points? Okay. We just gotta level up like stuff like this. I see. Bring that. How many missiles? Fragments. That's actually pretty nice. Yeah, man, this is gonna be pretty cool when you start unlocking this stuff. You can reset your points too. Awesome.
Trigger 911 says, sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream, thank you. Trigger 911 says, in which sport did Andy Thompson roll his way to a world championship title? Find out when the ads end in about a minute.
Yes, I do down there. I always had this thing for robots when I was a kid. Oh, I want that. Like, get in there. Ha ha ha. Well, I don't see it here yet. I think I glitched my way in. This.
Trigger 911 says, buy this game at a discount with my referral link. Trigger 911 says, Andy Thompson became a world champion in the sport of bowls, mastering the art of precision on the green.
After receiving augmentations, he showed no signs of trauma or distress. In fact, he expressed satisfaction with the performance boost. Declined skin grafts for his left leg, calling them a pointless aesthetic ritual.
So we have to go back in this menu here. I think I gotta click it. New fire skills. Okay. Let's take that. What up, little buddy?
Hey there, friend. I'm fixing the vehicle. Bring it apart from the storage end of the stairs.
Oh. Guess I was supposed to go in there. Hold the X button on left controller over to your wrist. Oh. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do there. I didn't do it right.
Great! You brought the part. Hold on a moment. I'll lower the vehicle.
Your buddy in there looks pretty freaking evil, dude. I guess you do too. Well, I just walk up here and do it for you. You take it forever.
Sinistar says, I'm gonna be lurking while I mess with some stuff and get ready for bed.
You're good,
Thanks
dude.
again for everything.
Mm-hmm. I'm here to help. Like I said, if you ever need help with anything, dude, just hit me up. It makes my day go by. Makes me feel like I'm using stuff too. Oh. Next area? That's world done. Do I get to drive the car?
Price believes Viviana Eidenhardt is behind it all. The mistress of Karna. The local queen, whose tower no regular employee has ever entered. He says she has the resources, the motive, and the connections. Maybe. But when Price speaks this openly, I double-check the facts. I know her kind. Those who play politics, live in the clouds, while people die below. Maybe she is involved. Maybe she's just keeping her hand on the switch, not caring who it cuts off. Either way, I'll go to her tower. If it's not her, she knows who it is. And if someone thinks I'll leave without answers, they don't know me at all.
This starting to remind me of Pistol Whip.
Price believes Viviana Eidenhardt is behind it all. The mistress of...
I see Price finally and his men. Welcome to my domain, Captain.
She got some boobs. You guys see that? Freaking huge.
Please, spare me the drum. I know how Price operates.
Oh man, we're gonna die.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, still here just putting some other stuff back
You're
on.
fine. Come on out, buddy. Oh, I missed you. I died. Initiator fault.
I see Price finally and his men. Welcome to my domain, Captain. Don't bother with pleasantries. Just step inside and look up. And please, spare me the drum. I know how Price operates.
Response deemed insufficient. Initiating operator fault analysis.
That sucked. That background looks pretty cool.
I see Price finally and his men. Welcome to my domain, Captain. Don't bother with pleasantries. Just step inside and look up.
Trigger 911 says, want to mess up Trigger. Want to mess up his plans. Ruin his day. Hell yes, you do use the bitbit. Type bitbit in chat to see commands for the current game. There is also a panel below for the Trigger 911 says. Most used ones, make sure to check title to make sure it is on.
Okay, I choose through my my shield. What's this? Like there's stuff behind me.
It appears we're dealing with a new evolutionary stage of xenobiological life. This virus replicates via radioactive radiation, using Dikarbox as a reproductive medium. I underestimated the danger.
Okay.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, "You said I need the codec program yet?"
For that to work on your thing, OBS, and yes. Oh, what's 2? Oh.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, "Oh, for OBS. I thought it was for the bit program, not saying the last half."
I don't know what the QB program you might be talking about. Oh, you don't need codec for that. Codecs are for like audio and video.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, "Okay." Rogue Medic Dragoon says, "Gotcha." Rogue Medic Dragoon says, "Thanks."
Oh, good, man. Right.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, "Okay. So now, I get to mess with where these files will go."
You can, yes. I don't what you talking about.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, "Just where the files will go."
Which files, though? I don't know what you're talking about. The QB torrent? Yeah, you can tell it where to set it up. You want to make sure you turn on encryption.
"Just cause I don't want to overwhelm the system, yeah, no."
Your hard drive is barely even filled up yet. Linux is a lot smaller than Windows by a massive amount. Like Windows installed is like 70 gigs.
Yep, I remember.
Oh, hey. I about shot you in the face, man.
L00F says, "Yeah, force peer encryption."
Yeah, enforce encryption.
Trigger 911 says, "Try Games Gamble Sound or Sound 2 or Video to see what sound and video clips you can use for free. Smiley face. Also, use clip to clip the last 60 seconds. It's very helpful to the channel." Trigger 911 says, You can also visit link to play anything you want free for subscribers. Rogue Medic Dragoon says, always force it.
Always enforce, yep.
And not universal. It seems the root of the issue lies deeper, possibly in the immune response or even genetic adaptation. I strongly recommend large-scale testing of all personnel, regardless of their current location or job title.
The Phobos 2T24 shotgun. Naturally, if you
A scooter gun.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, got most things returned but well see. Oh, thanks for reminding me.
You're good. Always got to use encryption.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, Malwarebytes.
You don't need it. The only other thing I can really think that you might need is Bleach Bit.
L00F says, is that the laptop that you were trying to update last time that you are clean installing on?
Yeah. First time using Linux, dude. Do you know what I put him on out of all OSs? Just to prove a point that even Rogue can run.
Says, really?
Yeah, I put you on the hardest OS. I even told you that after I had you install it. He's on Arch Linux, dude. He's running Arch. He has not had any problems yet, besides like figuring out how to do things. Like nothing serious. He's using a really old computer too. Like one that barely ran on Windows.
Yeah, LOL.
He's running Arch. I put him on Cashy OS, which is even harder. It's harder than Arch.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, Noah, what you were saying, you said you recommended a different one. L00F
That or Debian.
Yeah, you gotta learn just by doing it. There's no other way.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Sinistar yesterday when he let me set up a server for him. I'm like, you guys gotta fuck around and find out, man.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, for antivirus.
We don't need one.
L00F says, I got algoed into a Kakios distro group because of you. I haven't looked into it. L00F says, he said Bleach Bit. Rogue Medic Dragoon says,
Yeah, Bleach Bit's not a, you know, it's a cleaner tool.
Sure, it ain't perfect, but I like it. L00F says, it's clears stray packages and shit. It's basically a temp file cleaner to free up space.
Yep, it's like CCleaner. CCleaner copied it. Bleach Bit's what I use on Windows too, just so you know. The shotgun sucks, by the way, guys.
Gavian says, just followed the channel.
Oh, thanks for the follow. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I don't expect us to get to that. Alright, so we got some points to use now. There we go.
Gavian says, just joined channel.
So I think we need an extra energy cell. And we got one virus, one universal. Show consumption less. That's good. Virus skills.
Dragoon says, error could not find all required packages.
For Bleach Bit, you might have to type in Google Cache OS Bleach Bit install, because it'll tell you what you might need to do. I think we're better off waiting for the rest of this.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says,
That's what I would do at least.
The view out there? Not an illusion. Just another side of Kana. No storms, no filth.
Trigger 911 says, hey, check out the community card I made that shows where we can connect up. Link. Trigger 911 says, join the Discord link.
You want to either?
Hot Stuff says,
hey Hottie.
Hola.
It's freaking dark in here.
L00F says, Sup Chica. L00F says, anti-loser. Hot Stuff says, Hola L00F.
Proposed a full spectrum biomarker scan of personnel not directly involved in mining. If the immunity hypothesis is correct, we should see a correlation between time on Kana and biological resistance to mutations. Convince Natalia to request a sample from Viviana, our most seasoned resident. Her profile could serve as the benchmark for acquired resistance.
Information synchronized. New destination set.
Back to the old sounds.
L00F says, Hot Stuff, if I get my Steam Deck I ordered, backlog, I'll get Repo if you will play it with me.
Repo's pretty fun. You know, I make you play with Psycho too, which he's pretty fun too.
L00F says, I don't have the first clue how to play it, I'd drag the team, but it's cheap enough that if I get pissed off, I can just ditch it.
It's not that hard.
Says,
I'm not good at it. If it wasn't for them playing with me, I wouldn't get very far, to be honest. They do everything. I mean, I've clutched the game a couple of times, don't get me wrong, but just the way it goes.
L00F says, Yeah, just save up $. Don't put any of it on your carro.
Remnants from Sanctar's
Rogue
confrontation
Medic
with
Dragoon
security.
says. I wish.
Fine-grained silicate on protein substrate. A typical protein, not from known life. Still divided.
iHotSuff says.
Outside the
Replying
body.
to L00F, iHotSuff if I get my Steam Deck I ordered, backlog, I'll get repo if you will play it with me, OMGYESH.
Once you play it on your computer, if your computer can play Back 4 Blood, it can definitely play repo.
Readings are concerning. If it's not too much trouble, swing by the technical level. But it's operational assistance. I think we would be most grateful.
They need to build their invisible walls, give like their items.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Barely. L00F says. Cause I have the Twitch, or Discord, or a video going.
You don't put me on blast on that? You can't like mute it? I guess you can't if you want to listen. You actually want the people that do listen probably. I don't see items here. I figured they would have hit something down there, but they didn't.
Alas, the technical staff have outdone themselves once again. The condition, generously called concerning. If you manage to stabilize the system, you will not only do Miss Viviana a great favor, but also prevent a modest thermonuclear firework of a few kilotons. Or as the engineers call it, a minor system hiccup.
Minor.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. L00F what I told you earlier. You know what I may be speaking of, discretion. Rogue Medic Dragoon says. I wonder that.
Eliminated. Sector is secure. Inspector Tavaldo recovered and moved to Medical Bay in Viviana, Aiden Hutch Tower. Condition critical, but stable.
Automod says. Held a message for reason, sexuality, sex, or gender. Allow will post it to chat. Trigger 911 says. If you are idle, lying, or lurking, please don't mute from the video. Right click the tab and select mute tab or mute site, if so you don't count as a viewer. Thanks for the support. / 0.0, Trigger 911 says. If you are idle, lying, or lurking, please don't mute from the video. Right click the tab and select mute tab or mute site, if so you don't count as a viewer. Thanks for the support. / 0.0. Trigger 911 says. L00F says. They'll want it back. They always do. Cocksuckers will expect interest at some point. LOL. Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Yes, they will. Trigger 911 says. Sticking through these ad breaks supports the screen. Thank you. Trigger 911 says. Chats on a tech troubleshooting spree with Rogue Medic Dragoon diving into codec chaos and file feng shui. Meanwhile, L00F's dropping commands like a DJ at a rave, and a wild Cranidos crashes the party. iHotSuff's just shy of moaning points. Big Sad,
Money points.
and Trigger 911. Reminding lurkers to keep those tabs unmuted for viewer love. Hashtag Tech Talk, hashtag Party Pokemon, hashtag Lurk Love. Rogue Medic Dragoon says, however, if I can have it with the one and the other, then maybe. Rogue Medic Dragoon says, that credit card is supposed to come on the 6th, so we'll see.
Yeah, my recommendation is only spend money that you have and don't go close to like your maximum amount. It's easy to just to go like, hey, I want this, and buy shit you can't afford.
We've completed testing of over 60% of Karna's long-term residents, including support personnel, technicians.
That's how everybody gets burned with them things.
Even the mess hall cook. No major
L00F says, yeah, don't put any of it if you can't pay it off immediately.
Yeah, don't buy something and be like, I want an Xbox and I don't want to pay for it now. I'll pay for it later, and I don't mind paying the interest rate, because the interest will be a lot higher than what it seems. That's what gets people. It's worse than getting a bank loan. You're better off just going to the bank and getting a loan. It's a lot worse, because a bank loan you pay like 3 to 8%.
Right.
What's up, man?
L00F says, a portion of it carrying over without complete payment doesn't help your credit right off the bat.
Messed up. Hold on. And it looks good. I think it's good. Can you hear me? I'm not sure.
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. What'd you up to, big dog?
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, I'll have to give an idea a go then.
The reactors are barely clinging to life. Who could have guessed that skipping maintenance for 5 years might cause problems?
What's playing? Anything good?
A game I got from Keymailer. It's called I can't pronounce it.
I'm gonna load it up on the side right here.
Dixamatoma.
Coin Duck says, yo.
Here
Coin
comes
Duck
the coin.
says, how we livin'? L00F says, see you up. Coin Duck says, ain't you?
What's it want? I want one of those fuel rods. I'm scared, man.
It's Mr. Scott, man.
Yeah, I love him.
Be careful.
Yeah, I know. And then I found out the scat is like poop porn. That's why I always thought it meant. I was like, wow, this guy's disgusting.
L00F says, not that kind guy.
Yeah.
Coin Duck says, I love poop porn then.
I know, right? Oh, I'm cheating the game.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, definitely got an idea for that now.
Idea for what? Scat?
iHotSuff says, replying to L00F, I don't have the first clue how to play it. I'd drag the team, but it's cheap enough that if I get pissed off, I can just ditch it. That's the best thing about repo is you don't got to be good at it for you to enjoy it.
Yeah, you just play it.
L00F says. Replying
And
to
the people-
iHotSuff, that's the best thing about repo is you don't got to be good at it for you to enjoy it. Here's hoping. Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Nope.
And if you're playing with people that get upset about you playing with them like that, then yeah, they're not good people, good friends. I mean, you're gonna get hazed, don't get me wrong.
What that?
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Replying to L00F, iHotSuff here's hoping, here's the one thing I do. I'm just quiet when I play and I just go with the flow.
You just play the game. That's all you gotta do, play the game. And if people don't like playing the game with you, then that's their problem.
L00F says. I'll be swearing at her.
Yeah.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. That's okay, they'll probably dunk you off the edge.
I wonder how good that game runs for you now. Remember it ran like shit for you before? You should see if that game runs any better.
iHotSuff says. Replying to Rogue Medic Dragoon, here's the one thing I do. I'm just quiet when I play and I just go with the flow, that's also fine. Repo is a game you can just chill and play as well. Lotus with Laville Ways Lotus says. Hello. Lotus with Laville Ways Lotus says. Hashtag FYP. Lotus with Laville Ways Lotus says. Hashtag viral. Lotus with Laville Ways Lotus says. Hashtag join. Lotus with Laville Ways Lotus says. Have a good day. Lotus with Laville Ways Lotus says. Well night. L00F says. Yeah, I'm expecting to get fucked with, and I probably will be swearing my ass off. Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Replying to L00F, yeah, I'm expecting to get fucked with, and I probably will be swearing my ass off. Those two aren't bad about when they play. When you get some people, unnamed people, then yeah, it can get infuriating.
The building from a potential meltdown, and the staff from a very inconvenient shift reschedule. Miss Ainhart will surely appreciate your dedication. Now then, proceed to the 3rd floor. The IT department is already lined up, eager to greet you in their own professional way.
Oh, oh shit, we fell. Crotch shots. They go to the third floor.
Medic Dragoon says, when Toby was playing with their other buddy, it was more hilarious watching the other get fucked over, including Toby.
Yeah, like when you're getting left behind and stuff, that does suck.
Welcome to the third floor, the server heart of the tower. Everything is stored here, from engineering tunnel layouts to Miss Aidenhart's favorite recipes. She is always special fondness for the IT department.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, not even just that.
And the fresh batch of ice cream in the vending machine. Not all of them survive, of course, but it was a truly touching gesture.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, sometimes you reap what you sow.
Oh, you talking about Mandy?
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, you troll. You get trolled by the game you play decently, yet decent things happen. Rogue Medic Dragoon says, no. Rogue Medic Dragoon says, there's times where he's had someone else come in and play instead of them one.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says,
I couldn't fucking
when
move.
this boy played with he, that was another game. Trigger 911 says, I am a W affiliate, I drink W at work, ask, and I will show you the current container I am drinking, get 10% off link.
Welcome to the third floor, the server heart of the tower. Everything is stored here, from engineering tunnel layouts to Miss Aidenhart's favorite recipes. She has always held a special fondness for the IT department. After one AC failure, she ordered a backup cooling system and a fresh batch of ice cream in the vending machine. Not all of them survive, of course, but it was a truly touching gesture.
Yeah, these people almost sound Scottish.
Reviewed medical profiles of exposed individuals. All showed weakened immune systems and impaired physiology. Most came from the latest cryo wave rotation. Their immune cores hadn't reactivated properly. No adaptive processes had started. When exposed to the burst, their bodies simply couldn't cope. Conclusion? The transformation isn't necessarily an anomaly, maybe an alternate form of adaptation, but without control it leads to catastrophe. Had they survived the threshold, the result would have been
Sanctor woke up. Psychology completely changed. Glowing eyes, broke restraints, killed 2 medics. DeValdo critically injured. He escaped toward the energy sector. Command and Viviana have been notified.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. And there goes Coin again.
Yeah, he comes and goes.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says.
Oh.
Gone for eternity.
I'm here, I'm just working on some dumb shit.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says.
Did it close? The window
Live.
must have closed. Let me see.
Rogue
There we
Medic
go.
Dragoon says. He.
Excuse me.
Coin Duck says. Reboot.
No, he's like saying because you're not talking anymore.
Oh yeah, it's fucking rebooting.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Damn, that looked like it hurt. Rogue Medic Dragoon says. He.
What? I got some different type power now, dog. Damn.
Probably my mom's burning something. I might have to go downstairs and see.
What is it? You heard something?
No, I smell something burning.
Oh yeah, go down there and check. Go down there and check right now.
What I'm getting ready to do.
Dragoon says.
I'll be right back, guys.
Boy, that to be expected.
Yeah, she does shit like that on purpose all the time. Give me 1 second.
Coin Duck says. Go check route. Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Is it still on arrival? Package.
He won't.
I survived it. We survived. Holy shit. I was inside of you. Like, intimately. Fucking clicked her button. It happened.
Trigger 911 says. Find out how to use Prime subscriptions. Link your Amazon account to Twitch if you haven't already.
Yeah, it's a good thing I
Free
looked.
with Amazon Prime support for your favorite streamers. Trigger 911 says. Link.
Sorry.
Ah, just in time. The cybersecurity presentation is about to begin. Our speaker is a real jack of all trades. Keep the server safe and
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry. Oh, I gotta get to the spot where I can save it. My bad, guys.
Rogue
Oh, I hit it. It didn't register it because
good.
Steam VR sucks these days. Half the time I can't even control this screen. It's annoying.
Like this.
We gotta go there. Let's go over here first. Because you know you never go where you're supposed to go in a game.
Update. After analyzing all incoming data, including the Sancta case and repeated tissue samples, we are raising the xenobiological threat level to red. Immediate cessation of all mining in Sector 17 is recommended. Anyone exposed to decabox or contaminated zones is to be quarantined and monitored.
Well, the lecture's over. Glad to report you've relieved the IT department of a very unpopular speaker. Apparently they've been trying to fire him for a while, and you just sped things up. Welcome to the digital brain of the tower, the server hall. Sadly, it's, let's say unsettled by recent incidents. 3 nodes need restoring. I would recommend moving quickly. Tech support staff don't like outsiders tampering with their systems, especially not armed ones.
I'm stuck in a fucking wall, man. Stuck in that wall.
restructuring of the IT department. Now, please proceed to the next floor.
Trigger 911 says, buy this game at a discount with my referral link.
Keep getting stuck in like the walls and stuff in this game, but it's pretty fun. I didn't really care for it too much at the beginning, but it's getting better. To get used to the controls, they're kind of weird. There's a door over here. Let's check it out first. I got some crazy. There's a PDA.
Log September 2. I managed to sequence this pseudonucleate strand. It contains 5 bases, not 4 like standard RNA. No matches in any known silicon organic compound databases. I uploaded the data to Sapphire. Maybe its electronic brain can figure out the function of at least some sequence of the signals.
Genetically enhanced, heavily armed, and a tad short-tempered. Oh, and if you do intend to reach the penthouse, the backup elevator is located in the personnel trial hall. But I'm afraid you won't get there without first demonstrating a bit of combat aptitude.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, it came.
Oh, did it? Good.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, yes. Trigger 911 says, sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream, thank you. Trigger 911 says, revered as the home of cricket, the iconic Lord's Ground holds a special place in sports history. In which historic English county is it found? Find out when the ads end in about a minute.
Will become their body. I don't know if we can stop it. I just know that if we don't, tomorrow will be too late.
Oh, I wish I could have picked up these turrets. Oh shit.
Trigger 911 says, Lord's Cricket Ground is traditionally located within the historic county of Middlesex.
Let's check this shit.
What you been up to? Get your quad bot working?
Yeah. It works. It worked pretty good. At least for what's needed for. Oh, shit. I just don't have no ideas what to think of or nothing, man. I'm like, oh.
Every guest should prove themselves before entering her chambers. Strength, endurance, survival. Not to worry, for your convenience, we've prepared a standard combat stimulant package. Robots, turrets, surprise reinforcements. Enjoy the trial.
See it?
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, gonna test it but damn it's short.
What's that? The Accord?
Trigger 911 says, want to mess up Trigger? Want to mess up his plans? Ruin his deck? Hell yes, you do use the Bitbit, type Bitbit in chat to see commands for the current game. There is also a panel below for the Trigger 911 says, most used ones, make sure to check title to make sure it is up. Rogue Medic Dragoon says,
Countdown initiated.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, I'd have to change up how my setup would work, but yet.
You probably using a longer HDMI cable. You're better off with a longer HDMI cable than you are USB anyways.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, yep. Rogue Medic Dragoon says, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I get mine tomorrow. That pistol sucks. It's not even worth even using. Cool.
Medical records of Aurora Duvaldo in the tower were manually deleted. Time of deletion, 4/12/4/13. No login. Suspected parties with S3 access. Edward Price, Alistair Duncan. Cannot confirm who was responsible.
Most guests don't make it past the first level. Few are ever invited to the observatory. You are the first in the last 4 years. I suppose that should flatter you. Or worry you? The lady values her security.
So she likes to have vampires around her?
Trigger 911 says. Try Games Gamble Sound or Sound 2 or Video to see what sound and video clips you can use for free, smiley face. Also, use clip to clip the last 60 seconds, it's very helpful to the channel. Trigger 911 says. You can also visit link to play anything you want free for subscribers.
Service isn't over.
I wanted that sword.
Stubbornness is a bad trait for a target. Power is returning, as it should. You got me. You pay for this, personally. Stop and disappear. Climbing to home, adorable. That was amusing. A fitting place for your death. Still climbing to home, adorable. Right where you're standing. You will pay for this. Personally, that's amazing. You caught me off guard. Still climbing to home. You caught me off guard. You will pay for this. Personally, a fitting place for your death. That was amusing. Stop and disappear. You will pay for this. You got me off guard. Still climbing to home. Adorable. Right where you're standing. That was amusing. You will pay for this. Personally, you got me off guard. Still climbing to home. You will pay for this. Personally, I always preferred precision.
They're halfway. We'll pass it.
Being hit or not is not the question. The question is when. A fitting place for your death. Death is in the end. It's a resource. Stop and disappear. That was amusing. Personally. Horrible. Right where you're standing.
Stuck with everything.
For your death. You destroyed me. He saved me. Ironic, isn't it? That was amazing. Tip. Don't right where you're standing. You got me. A fitting place for your death. You pay for this. Personally.
Trigger 911 says, hey, check out the community card I made that shows where we can connect up. Link. Trigger 911 says, join the Discord link.
A fitting place for your death. Personally, you got me. Still declining to hope. Adorable. Personally, right where you're sending. You got me.
I killed her, but I got stuck on a chair.
Being heat or not is not the question. The question is when. Useful. That's rare. You will pay for this. Personally. A fitting place for your death. You caught me off guard. Adorable. Stop and disappear. That was amusing. Personally, you caught me. That was amusing. Right where you're still adorable. A fitting place for your death. You will pay for this. Personally, still climbing to hope. Stubbornness is a bad trait. Stop. Always preferred precision. You got me. That was you will pay for this. Right where you're standing. You got me off guard. Still climbing to hope. Adorable. You got me off guard. You will pay. Personally.
Combat session ended. User ID lost. Alarm signals require recalibration.
Stubbornness is a bad trait for a target. Stop and disappear. Don't forget to look behind you. You will pay for this. Personally, you got me. A fitting place for your death. Still climbing to hope. Adorable. Personally, that's amusing. That was amusing. You caught me off guard. You will pay for this. Pay for this. Personally. Still climbing to home. Adorable. Stop and disappear. Being hit or not is not the question. The question is when. That was amusing. Don't forget to look behind you. You got me off guard. You will pay for this. Personally. Right where you're standing. Still climbing. Adorable. A fitting place for your death. Stop and disappear. That was amusing. Still climbing to home. Guard. Right where you're standing. You will pay for this. Personally. A fitting place for your death. To hoe. Adorable.
Trigger 911 says, if you are idle, lying or lurking, please don't mute from the video. Right click the tab and select mute tab or mute site, if so you don't count as a viewer. Thanks for the support. / 0.0, Trigger 911 says, if you are idle, lying or lurking, please don't mute from the video. Right click the tab and select mute tab or mute site, if so you don't count as a viewer. Thanks for the support. / 0.0. Trigger 911 says, /.
Alright guys, just making sure I'm not missing anything.
Well then, convincing, Guard Captain. Maybe too convincing.
I need answers.
Listen, I'm not your enemy. I'm just the caretaker of a forgotten world. A world no one ever planned to save, not the Federation. Not your price. Not the ones handing your orders in pretty envelopes. You figured it out, haven't you? This isn't a disease. Not a rebellion. It's an awakening. Something in the Dynarite is changing or changing us. You'd know it yourself. If you'd just gone to the plant.
And you decided not to interfere.
I tried to manage it, to guide it, to contain it. But in the end, I could only hold it off for myself. It's stronger. Much stronger. Download the data from the plant. Decode it through Sapphire's core, if it's still online. That's where the real reason is. Maybe even a way back. If there is one. Download the data from the plant. Decode it through Sapphire's core. If it's still online. That's where the real reason is. Here. Tevaldo's token. It'll give you access to the server you need. And it links to Butler, my steward. Safety protocols. If Sapphire had been controlling him during the break, Price had a plan. He knew he could use you. I was just trying to stay in the game.
Welcome back. The death of Lady Aidenheart was inefficient. Control has been transferred under emergency protocol. The new coordinator is you. I trust your objectives align with the colony's interests. I will accompany you until the operation concludes.
Viviana didn't dodge. She didn't deflect or play games. She's not guilty. At least not directly. Johnny. She doesn't have him. But she knew where to find leads.
Trigger 911 says.
Everything
Sticking through
points to
these
him.
ad breaks supports the
Comms
stream.
outages.
Thank you.
Missing workers.
Trigger 911
protocol
says.
failures.
Attention
Viviana
coming
had
soon to a
suspected
chat
it
near
all
you.
for a while.
In a world of
She was
elusive
denied
Pokemon and
access.
chat
Even
shenanigans,
her.
Trigger
All the
911
truth
stream is
now.
the ultimate catch
Inside
Pineco breaks
Sapphire.
free,
A
leaving
soulless
trainers in
machine.
disbelief.
An AI.
Join the quest
the
with
most
Poke Catch
powerful
and connect
analyst on
through
the
the
planet.
community card.
If she's
But
right,
beware, an
its
ad storm
memory has
approaches mute
everything.
to support, or
Now
face
I-
the Yalo's wrath. Will you snag the next
Navigate
squiggle?
the system.
Stay tuned.
All that's
Hashtag
left
Dixotomia
is to get through
Adventure.
the Dinorite plant. The holiest of holies of carn. Answers are anywhere. They're there. All that's left is to survive long enough to read them. Viviana didn't dodge. She didn't deflect or play games. She's not guilty. At least not directly. Johnny.
Welcome to the Kana Recycling Plant, the heart of industrial madness, and also its brain. At the center of the facility lies Sapphire's core, the most powerful computing node on this planet. It knows almost everything, except how to get out of here. Access to the control room is only possible
Requesting immediate evacuation of scientific personnel from sectors B, D, and L. Sancta is moving unpredictably. Energy surges and geological disturbances have been recorded. One of the mining probes vanished near his last known location. I can no longer guarantee safety. We are approaching the threshold beyond which only panic will remain.
Okay, I guess we gotta unlock that door first. I don't know how to make my menu come up. I want to upgrade my stuff.
The door is locked. Probably another order from Price. Transmitting coordinates for the back entrance. Through the drain system. Not the grandest entry, but it's all we've got.
Ooh.
Maximum security protocols engaged. Factory box equipped with lasers and self-destruct modules. If possible, try not to destroy half the planet.
No need to panic yet. We lost more people on Moncada, and we survived. If this transformation gives workers a chance to adapt to the mine's conditions, maybe it's not such a bad thing. Let Duncan work on control. Just don't tell Viviana anything. No evacuations unless I give the order.
Damn, I got 11 virus upgrades. Oh. Five points for that.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. So it works, however it's different from what I'm used Evo. Rogue Medic Dragoon says. 2.
Yeah, that's to be expected.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. It's directly from say my instance my Series S to PC.
Oh, because it doesn't have the output. I got you. You can get a splitter.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Yes to the TV.
I know what you're talking about now. I'm used to displaying through my monitor.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. I think. I'd have to see if I have one somewhere.
I don't know. They're pretty fucking hard to find.
Says. Yeah, it can do directly to monitor.
If that's not what you need, man, just tell me. We can return it and get something else. I wasn't thinking about using a TV.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. It does work. That's the major plus.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have told you to buy something that didn't work. Just when people use capture cards, they don't usually like push it out to a TV. They use them to capture them in their computer.
Detected approach of small aerial targets. Probability of hostile engagement high.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Hence I'm more used to the HD60S. It can do both, but I can definitely try to get used to it.
Yeah, but I'm not even sure you can even buy an HDMI splitter.
Trigger 911 says, I am a W affiliate, I drink W at work, ask, and I will show you the current container I am drinking, get 10% off link.
Yes, make sure you keep the packaging together.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, but I do see a few HDMI splitters. Mama Lighthouse says, Hiatrix.
Hello.
After emergency reboot via Class B3 backup channel, control over primary Sophia server functions has been restored to the Security Operations Command. Corrupted module segments have been isolated and archived.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says, I take it we don't have an HDMI splitter anywhere down there. L00F says, Sup Mama Lighthouse.
Yeah, I've only seen a couple of those my entire life, to be honest.
Mama Lighthouse says, maybe. What would one look like? Check all the
It have
computer boxes.
It would have input and two outputs and input.
Mama Lighthouse says, replying to L00F, Sup Mama Lighthouse, hi L00F.
Who's that girl?
Mama Lighthouse says, might have thrown it away if it was the cheap one bought at the other APT. Rogue Medic Dragoon says, could be something like male to female.
Yeah, it'd be one female and two males.
Re-enable access from the tech room. Coordinates have already been sent to AIDA. Good luck, and try not to break anything.
Mama Lighthouse says, coaxial. Rogue Medic Dragoon says,
That'd be HDMI.
I still have that other one from the SNES thing. Mama Lighthouse says, Mama Lighthouse says, then I have 2 or 3. Mama Lighthouse says, somewhere. I think you have them. Mama Lighthouse says, hook this to that to that. Mama Lighthouse says, red, white, yellow. Rogue Medic Dragoon says, no. Rogue Medic Dragoon says, HDMI. Mama Lighthouse says, and then some. Rogue Medic Dragoon says, HDMI to HDMI. Mama Lighthouse says. HDMI has some odd plug-in maybe.
To reach the fire's core, you will need the elevator. And for that elevator to run, the conveyor has to stop. Aida, mark the control panel on the map. Let's have our guest make an impression.
Incoming signals from auxiliary module. Coordinates added to tactical map.
Rogue Medic Dragoon says. Hold on.
Due to death of sector leadership and escalating crisis, I am assuming control of Karna's security operations. All communication with outside networks is hereby locked down under autonomous protocol until the situation is stabilized. Follow my direct orders.
Trigger 911 says. Find out how to use Prime subscriptions. Link your Amazon account to Twitch if you haven't already. Free with Amazon Prime support for your favorite streamers. Trigger 911 says. Link. Mama Lighthouse says. Splitter it converter. Mama Lighthouse says. Or, not it. Mama Lighthouse says. Converters we had 2-1 got thrown away.
Oh.
You are in a restricted zone. Access is granted only to Gamma level personnel and above. Leave immediately.
You're almost there. Connect to Sophia and take what you need. Aida, the marker, if you please.
Route received from external interface. Visual path activated.
Night Inspector Flaherty. Night Inspector Flaherty is not like me. Cruder, more direct. But there is a resonance. Recognition. As if the planet itself reached for him. It can't be coincidence. Maybe it's a higher order. A second order paradoxal. Unthinkable.
Remaining until transfer completes.
System. Directive conflict detected. Price 0.
Destruction confirmed. Initiating self-destruction. Protocol active. Self-destruction. Executing. Destruction confirmed. Countdown initiated. F4 protocol active. Self-destruction in progress. Executing.
Hostile near terminal. Download speed reduced.
Destruction confirmed. Countdown initiated. Proposal clearance granted. Execution. Non-operational. Protocol active. Countdown initiated. In progress.
Trigger 911 says, buy this game at a discount with my referral link.
Compromised by robot.
That was intentional, guys.
You are in a restricted zone. Access is granted only to Gamma level personnel and above. Leave immediately.
You're almost there. Connect to Sophia and take what you need.
Inspector Flaherty
Ada, the
is
marker.
not like me. Cruder, more direct. But there is a
Information
resonance.
synchronized. New
Recognition.
destination set. 5 minutes remaining until transfer completes.
Alert level red. Unauthorized intrusion detected. Automated combat units activated.
Complete. Intruder terminated. Auto termination engaged. Self-destruction confirmed. Countdown initiated. Status non-operational. Auto termination engaged. Terminate. Disposal clearance ready. Critical error. Initiating self-destruction. F4 protocol active. Self-destruction in progress. Status not operational. Violation engaged.
Tractor slowed. Enemy interference detected.
Alert. System
Self-destruction. F4 protocol active. Self-destruction status not operational. Self-destruction. Disposal clearance ready. Countdown initiated. Protocol active. Non-operational. Auto termination. Auto termination. Non-operational. Auto termination. Self-destruction. Disposal clearance.
That session ended. User ID lost. Alarm signals require recalibration.
You are in a restricted zone. Access is granted only to Gamma level personnel and above. Leave immediately.
You're almost there. Connect to Sophia and take what you need.
Inspector Flaherty
Ada, the marker.
is not like me. Cruder, more direct. But
Data
there is a
received.
resonance.
Navigation beacons
Recognition.
updated.
As if the planet itself reached for him. It can't be coincidence. Maybe it's a higher order. A second order paradoxal. Unthinkable.
5 minutes remaining until transfer completes.
Warning. Archive protected. 88 Delta. Reserve.
Initiating self-destruction.
confirmed. Countdown initiated. Initiating self-destruction.
Trigger 911 says. Sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream. Thank you. Trigger 911 says. Polluted lakes and rivers can experience sudden, massive growths of algae, sometimes turning the water green or red. What is this event called? Find out when the ads end in about a minute. Trigger 911 says. Want to mess up Trigger? Want to mess up his plans? Ruin his dick? Hell yes, you do use the Bitbit type Bitbit in chat to see commands for the current game. There is also a panel below for the Trigger 911 says. Most used ones, make sure to check title to make sure it is on. Trigger 911 says. This rapid and often harmful proliferation of algae is known as an algal bloom, or simply a bloom.
Run out of ammo. The pistol really sucks.
Access is granted only to gamma level personnel and above. Leave immediately.
You're almost there. That inspector flaherty is not like me. Aida, the marker, if you please.
Information synchronized. New destination set. Minutes remaining until transfer completes.
Alert level red.
Clearance granted. More protocol active. Destruction confirmed. Countdown initiated. Operational. Auto termination engaged.
The slowing on time thing sucks.
You are in a restricted zone. Access is granted only to Galileo personnel and above. Leave immediately.
You're almost there. Connect to Sophia and take what you need. Aida, the marker, if you please.
Co-navigation protocol within norms. Route clarified.
And
Trigger 911 says. Try Games Gamble Sound or Sound 2 or Video to see what sound and video clips you can use for free, smiley face. Also, use clip to clip the last 60 seconds, it's very helpful to the channel. Trigger 911 says. You can also visit link to play anything you want free for subscribers.
Remaining until transfer completes.
System. Forced access override key accepted.
Granted. Executing. More protocol active. Self-destruction is orders. The intruder. Status not operational. Auto-termination engaged.
I don't know. I think it's time to call it an early night. I'm tired.
You are in the restricted zone.
Got me all upset.
Camel level personnel and above. Leave.
You guys like my controllers I made? I didn't make them. I found a skin farm. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to kill Steam VR and then I'll give the good old extra. I'll be deaf for a second. All right, I should be back and switch to watch party screen. Get these credits rolling. Turn on my webcam. Is NVIDIA broadcast has not been turned on my computer recently. It's been weird. Yeah. There we go. There we go. It's working. Thank you, everybody that donated. It is totally appreciated. Trust me. If you guys enjoyed that game, it wasn't bad. It's brand new. It needs some work done to it, and yeah, they got a good game going so far. It just needs some tweaking, and it needs to have the walls fixed because I could walk through the walls. You get stuck inside of them, which annoyed the hell out of me. That's the easiest way I could put it. But other than that, it was fun. I don't know what I'm going to play tomorrow. I might play some Ready or Not or something. See if Hottie or Demonic Claw wants to play. But thanks everybody for coming in. And if you're on Twitch, please hang around for a minute because
Trigger 911 says,
as always, I'm going to raid out.
Check out the community card I made that shows where we can connect up. Link. Trigger 911 says, join the Discord link.
Who should I raid? Let's hit up Frog Lady. She's pretty cool. She's weird as fuck too. Which we take that as a sign of good faith that they're an awesome person here.
Trigger 911.
Which we take that
as a sign of good faith that they're an awesome person here.
Trigger